comments. Doug Head.
Good afternoon. As you just witnessed, all of us in the room, and the public is not seeing this on television, we just wound up the city council meeting. I should stop and give my name and address. Doug Head, 800 Mayfair Circle in Orlando. We just wound up the city council meeting as far as the public is concerned, and we played a little music and we closed the chamber doors. But I'm here speaking on general appearances, and it's not appearing to the public. I wanted to commend you today on the adoption of item J1 on your agenda, and would have liked the opportunity to speak to you in advance of the meeting, which is not possible under your current rules. But J1, as you've adopted it, varies quite strikingly from the procedure at other bodies, including the government of Orange County or the citizens boards appointed at Orange County, which to my understanding are going to invite public testimony on issues of importance in public at the meetings in advance of any decisions. Now, your proposal under J1, which you just adopted on the consent agenda, says that the public can come to the City Council's agenda review meeting for public comment, but the public doesn't see those sessions. The public doesn't see what the other members of the public are saying. A lot of people feel that people who, like myself, who come before the City Council to raise issues are outliers, gadflies, people who are only here to create a certain atmosphere that is difficult for y'all. I want to assure you that a great many members of the public just don't feel that they have the opportunity for input to this council. And the reason for that feeling is because, A, we used to put public comment at the end, as we still are, as I'm appearing today, hopefully for the last time, that we will have public comment off the record and after the meeting. But also the opportunity to know that they are really being heard in the same way that you're being heard, when at the beginning of every meeting an unlimited number of minutes is allocated to members of the council to report on events in your community. One of the things that I wanted to suggest to you is that going forward, one of the things that can improve your communication with the community at large is to talk about stuff that is going to happen, not stuff that happened in the past. Each week we get a rendition of all of your activities, and it's very useful, but perhaps it would help you to call to the attention of the public more things that are going to be happening in the next couple of weeks, so we know what's important in your community that is going to happen that we can do something about. But that aside, I wanted to recognize the City Council for passing item J1 and altering the manner of public input so that there can be more effective public input into the decisions you're making in advance of those decisions rather than after the fact. I would urge you, however, going forward, to allocate, you don't have to allocate 5 minutes, 3 minutes is probably enough, with sufficient time for the public to be heard in these sessions, not in the workshop meeting in the morning, in these sessions, so that the public is really on the record, the public is clear that it's on the record, and the public is able to offer you input prior to major decisions that you're making, which I believe was the intent of the legislature in passing the S50 in the last legislative session. So I commend you. I want to urge you to actively pursue more public input in the formal setting of City Council meetings and to get it on the record with coverage in the same manner that you get your own review of your activities. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony.